What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Arccway, a new direction of modern man. And today's video, I'm showing you guys the tattoo healing process. So this is a process that not a lot of people may know, or if you guys see my previous videos before, I have made a video in the past, but it's gonna need a little update. Take this with a grain of salt, use what is best for you, and enjoy this video. So I'm gonna break down exactly what the tattoo process is from getting a fresh tattoo to a 30-day mark to probably about a month and a half mark of a full healing process. So this is what I've done, this is what I practiced, and from my tattoo artists and my tattoo artists from before in the history of my tattoos, they gave me advices, they gave me certain advice, then I took, and then I used what worked best for me, you know? So welcome back, guys. Welcome to Arccway, a new direction of a modern man. And we are talking about tattoo healing process. If this is your first time on the channel, make sure you subscribe to the channel down below. And also, if you're a recurring member, hit the thumbs up and also comment in this video. So yet again, let's just get right into this. So the first step you're gonna deal with within getting your fresh tattoo is it's gonna be a new experience for you first and foremost, right? So it's a quite exciting experience. When you get your tattoo and it's all done, you just want to keep looking at it. That's just a part of it, right? So you're gonna be looking at it, it's gonna be nice, it's gonna be fresh, it's gonna be really popping. And then from there is when we get into the healing process. So this is something that you should take really seriously when it does come into your healing process. So the most important thing within these steps is actually doing the process right. Just because you don't want to end up with any infections, or you don't want to end up with any scratches or just anything that just kind of disrupts the whole look of the tattoo. So make sure you do this right. Take your notes if you need to, or just apply something that you never knew that you could apply in this. When you first get a tattoo, you get the film. The tattoo artist puts it on your arm or wherever the case is, you get a tattoo. Basically cover that up 2 to 3 days. That's usually typically the average of when you have it on. Some people do it longer. It depends on the film quality. Sometimes I got film that was actually last me up to a week. So there's different types of film quality, which will actually go more in depth with when it does come into how long you want to reserve the tattoo for, because it's interesting, but there's different films you can use, different grades. So after you get your film, the most important thing after that is done is from that 1 day to about 7-day mark with the tattoo film on. And I have a tattoo that actually I put on. I took off the film within the 7-day. So I'm just talking from my experience. After that first day, after that first week of you taking off that film, or if it's a little shorter, but in that first week span is when you're actually going to start washing it. So the most important thing when it does come to washing is that you want to have antibacterial soap and you want to have non-fragrant soap. Those are the two most important things. You want to get something like Dove non-scented free, or any product that says free, like free scent. You want to go for that. So that's something you'll need in your closet or in your kit, or wherever you want to put it in your washroom. But get yourself a non-scented free soap. So Dove offers a nice one. There's also some organic ones you can use out there. So I use many different ones, different variations, so I can actually leave a link below of the ones I used. So after that, you wash it in the shower. What I typically do, I don't scrub it at all. I kind of just lightly leave the soap just kind of glazed over the skin, and also just using your palm of your hand just to just nicely rub it, and just go a little slow with it, because you don't want to disrupt the tattoo process, right? So after I do that in lukewarm water, just let it rinse off your body. When it comes down to the drying process, I personally just air dry it, so I can just take care of myself everywhere else. But around the tattoo, I kind of just wait it out, because I just don't want to disrupt it with like putting on, like even patting myself down with like a cloth that's probably possibly dirty. So I just naturally let it have it air dry, and then from there I actually put on lotion. So lotion is going to be very important for anyone out there who is getting a tattoo. There is tattoo lotions, but also what you can also get at your local drugstore is Lubriderm. So Lubriderm is a good option if you don't have it. Definitely pick yourself up a tub of Lubriderm. You can actually get it non-scented free, and that's the one where you are going for. So make sure you pick up your Lubriderm, because you're going to be using that as your lotion base just to glaze over the tattoo, and you can use it for all around your body. Get yourself a bottle of that and you should be good to go. And after you've done that, going into the second week is when you're going to start experiencing a lot more oozing of the tattoo. So this is basically your skin reacting to the new ink in your body, and you're going to get a lot of plasma buildup, and it's just basically trying to basically kind of cover and seal over the damaged skin, right? So this is where you can get a lot of white liquid pus, or you can just possibly start bleeding a little bit. And just to let you guys know, that is completely normal and that is completely fine. This just is a part of the process, most importantly. But through that time, what you want to do is wash it day in and day out. So when you wake up in the morning, make sure you keep it lotioned up. Make sure when you wake up in the morning, make sure you wash yourself, obviously. And then after that, with the same routine, put your lotion on top of it, and you kind of repeat that process day in and out, just because you want to have and you want to maintain your tattoo to its best of its abilities, right? So after you do that, you kind of just having that, you start developing that method, and it's just a normal method what you'll have within your natural body care, your skin care. So that's just this is just another principle that you're applying, but only to your tattoo. So with that being said, when it actually comes down from the oozing to the scabbing, the flakiness, one thing I would make sure that I'll tell you guys from my own experience is that you actually wear possibly loose clothing. Like if you wear loose clothing to your best ability, you actually have your skin will be able to breathe a lot more, and it won't be so sticky to your clothes. Because I've made that mistake where I put on clothes that maybe were too tight, whatever the case scenario was, and it was just kind of harder to take off my clothes. But at the same time, it just kind of felt like it kind of just messed up a tattoo in some sort of way. So if you're the type of person like I am, you just wanted to have the natural, clean process of the best way you can heal a tattoo, just wear loose clothing so you can have the natural air dry, but also it can heal and breathe. Now we're going from the second week to the third week. Now you're experiencing a lot of scabbing and flakiness. So this is very common, and this is the stage that everyone freaks out at. Oh my gosh, like we're freaking out. Like it's insane. This is the stage that everyone's freaking out at me. And then it's like, oh my gosh, like what I do. No, but it's completely normal. I'm telling you from the get-go. From my own experience, it's completely normal. So don't freak out. It's completely normal. So from here is that you're gonna get a lot of scabs. You're gonna get a lot of flakiness. You're gonna feel like this tattoo isn't worth it. You're gonna feel like, what am I gonna do with this? This doesn't look like what it looked like at the beginning on the first day. So you're gonna have a lot of doubts. You're gonna have a lot of objective opinions on it, but I'll just let you know from there, just trust the process. That is just a part of the healing. It's gonna look like it's gonna look, different than what it originally looked like, but it's just a part of the healing process where it's gonna be scabbing, and there's a lot, and you can't really make out the image because it's just scabs over scabs and it's just flaking all over the place. So that process is completely normal, and the best way to deal with that and how to counter that is pretty much lotioning, using proper lotion and soaping your body every day wherever your tattoo is. So having a daily maintenance is actually going to keep it from prone to a lot of flaking to at least a minimal percentage of flakage. So keep that in mind when it comes down to it. If you notice it flaking enough, it could be a sign that you aren't lotioning enough. So I rather personally put a lot more lotion than less. So the one thing I'll say when I do go out and traveling, don't scratch it dry very, very fast. Don't even look at it. Just stay away from doing things. Let it do its thing. Something to keep it moisturized. So that's where I apply the lotion a lot more, especially when I do travel. So some lotions that I've used was Lubriderm, Aveeno, and coconut oil, and also shea butter. But that's something of your range if you choose to use it or not. It depends on how you use it, but I personally felt like shea butter was actually the best way for me, and my body reacted to it nicely. It is thicker in paste with the shea butter, if you guys seen my shea butter videos before, but it really is a natural way to actually heal your tattoo completely. For my opinion, the most fastest way to heal your tattoo was from shea butter, from my experience, and I'm still going to be using it to this day. Through this journey, some signs to look for when it comes down to tattoos that are not normal, out of the extreme, I'll basically tell you guys, is a fever or like rashes. That typically isn't quite normal, and that's something you want to get checked out. If you guys feel like any type of concern, that's something that I would personally check out if I was going through that experience, because I just don't want to have rashes coming out of anywhere, and also having high temperatures of fevers. That's just something to keep in mind. Also, the swelling, if it's remotely higher swelling than normal and it's been over 2 weeks and it's still swelling up, that's maybe something you go see your doctor about, or wherever you have like that natural instinct of something is not right beyond the basic healing process. Make sure you go check it out with your doctor. So going into the third week, and beyond, this is the part where it's actually gonna start coming back to life again. So this is the stage where your tattoo is actually healing up and actually going to be the most effective, and what it's going to turn out to be is in this stage. So from this stage on, you're going to see a lot less flakiness. So from this stage on, you can see a lot less flakiness, but also you're going to see that you can just need to moisturize it a lot more, but also the natural maintenance of the tattoo is going to kind of go down. But at the same time, it's going to look like a nice layer of skin, but just a tattoo with it on, right? So from there, you actually achieved a lot, and you achieved the process, and you're going to be grateful at that point in time to, like, you're going to have that exhale moment. So let's just have a time to exhale. Okay, now we're back to what will happen. So just have a moment in time to exhale, because you just completed that process of the third and last stage. So this pretty much what happens here is that your healing process is going to take a little more time, but you're just going to need to lotion it up and just have the daily maintenance of it. So don't be alarmed if it doesn't look normal right off the bat. It's just working and it's just healing naturally. So the best thing to do, from my opinion, from healing your tattoos the fast and like effectively, is a good diet, stay hydrated, take your supplements, your vitamins, and also good sleep. Those are things I actually implemented in my own practice of healing my tattoo, and I actually seen faster results with this natural care of your whole body. So take those things into consideration. Take everything I said with a grain of salt, because not everything will work for everybody. So maybe there's something in this video that might work for you. And also, if you just find yourself using it all and it actually works for you, make sure you leave a comment in the comment section down regardless. So thank you guys so much for watching this video, this tattoo healing process video. Like I said before, I'm kind of just revamping my old one, and I love that you guys are staying engaged with these videos. Make sure you guys leave a comment in the section down below. And to the new subscribers and to the old, what up? So I'll see you guys in the next video, and that is it. Peace. If you guys want to see the tattoo breakdown of the tattoos I currently have right now, make sure you subscribe to this channel, give this video a thumbs up, and actually leave a comment in the section down below, so I know that you know that I know that you know that I know that you guys want to see this tattoo video, and I'll be posting it right here so you guys can watch that video as well.